Should you date more than one person at the same time? This question came in on my Ask Me Anything forum where I answer your questions for free a couple times a month. I'll put a link below. And the question is essentially like, should you date someone, more than one person at the same time? And my answer is always, I think that you should try as many ice cream flavors as you can before deciding on which one you like the best. So what that usually entails is dating more than one person at the same time. Now, depending on where you're at and what your value system is will determine if you really feel comfortable with this and how you approach it. And also, there's only so many people you can date at the same time and give enough attention to each one to get to know them well enough to be able to determine who you actually want to spend more time with. Now, as long as you're not lying about this to the people that you're dating, then yeah, go for it. Date more than one at a time, because if you are not establishing a relationship with one of them because it's just not quite there, then you're wasting time giving all of your attention to one person. Now, if you have already had sex with them, then you are going to need to, at some point in time, have a conversation about your intentions, especially if you're a guy, because women, sorry ladies, but this is biology, women tend to get attached more quickly when we have sex with someone that we actually like, especially if you make us, am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Especially if you make us orgasm. So, how to handle this? Well, when you're courting or just getting to know someone, then get to know someone and someone else and someone else. You're just getting to know them. If you have got to the stage where you are sharing bodily fluids, then I believe in my value system, you need to start narrowing it down and not be having sex with everybody. Now, this is if you want to have long-term monogamous, well, maybe not monogamous, but if you want to commit to a primary relationship, then after you've had sex with someone, you definitely need to decide if you still want to continue seeing these other people. And even if you do, because you're not still 100% sure, you shouldn't be sleeping with all of them. Sleep with your one primary person that you're interested in and date the other people, but at some point you need to let go of the ones that are not really going to be there for the long haul. And don't get caught up in needing to have a backup plan because you're shortchanging yourself and you're shortchanging the person that you're actually with. So when you actually get to the stage where you want to sleep with someone on a regular basis and you're willing to not sleep with other people on a regular basis, then it's time to start letting those other people go and start testing out the relationship that you're in. It doesn't mean you have to be with that person forever. It's a stage of discovery, and it may take even a couple of years to figure out whether or not this person is truly compatible with you. Go into it knowing what your deal breakers and deal makers are. And I've done other videos on that, and I go through that quite extensively in my Wake Up to Love program, so you should check that out. And then be okay with investing your time at that stage in exploring whether or not the person that you're with is the right person for you. And again, it doesn't have to be forever. Like if your value system says you're not allowed to be with someone physically or sexually until you know for sure they are the one, well, you're just gonna have to find other potential partners who are going to be okay with that pace of the relationship, whether you're a man or a woman. So don't try to make somebody else into who you want them to be or have the values that you want. Be honest about what your needs, wants, desires, deal breakers, deal makers, must-haves, must-not-haves are, because otherwise you're wasting your time and you're wasting the other person's time. But in the initial stages, you don't know all of these things about the people that you're actually dating, so you need some time to discover these things, and it's in the discovery that will allow you to determine whether or not you want to continue with one person and not another person. And maybe there's two people or more that you're like, I like both of them. They have, you know, qualities that I really like, but they have some qualities that I'm not really sure about. It's okay to explore both of those, because guess what? they get to as well. They get to go out and explore other people's qualities so that you can all make the best decision for you. And if someone is not the right person for you and they let you go, be thankful, because it would have been a difficult relationship. God has somebody better for you. And if you don't believe in God, higher power, or yourself, or whatever, just be thankful you didn't get stuck with someone who doesn't want to be with you. Bottom line. So go out, try all the ice cream flavors. Well, I mean, not all of them, but like a few cones. Oh, that sounds really bad. So speaking of which, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is vanilla. Okay, hope this helped. I would love to know where your stand is on dating. Do you think it's okay to date more than one person at a time? And if so, do you have to tell all the people that you're dating? Comment below.